Hey, Blueprint Nation. Let's talk about a word that has become totally toxic in the entrepreneur space: hustle. For too many, it conjures images of burnout, Red Bull, and sleeping under your desk. It's seen as a trap. But I'm here to tell you that true hustle isn't a trap, it is a culture. It is a lifestyle built on intentional action, aggressive learning, and the refusal to wait for permission. If you believe hustle is just about working 80 hours a week, you're missing the point. The secret to success isn't avoiding the hustle, it's defining the right kind of hustle. Today, we're reclaiming the word. I'm going to show you how to build a hustle culture that drives genuine growth, not just exhaustion. Stick with me, because this redefinition is the key to unlocking your next level of wealth and freedom. When I was building my first major venture, I certainly fell into the hustle trap initially. I was working long hours on everything, answering DMs, fixing tiny website bugs, managing my own calendar. I was incredibly busy, but progress was slow. I felt trapped. The shift happened when I realized I needed to stop hustling randomly and start hustling intentionally. I stopped treating hustle as hours worked and started treating it as impact delivered. True hustle is a focused period of high-intensity, high-leverage action aimed at unlocking a specific growth goal. It's the concentrated effort that pushes you past the point of average effort, creating separation between you and your competition. Myth versus truth. Myth: hustle means saying yes to every opportunity and working until you drop. Truth: hustle is the strategic deployment of intense focus on $10,000 tasks, while aggressively delegating or eliminating the $10 tasks. It's not working harder, it's working with extreme priority. Let's define the 3 pillars of a sustainable, profitable hustle culture. Step 1. The non-negotiable 3-hour deep work block. This is your sacred hustle time. Fact check. Studies show that knowledge workers are typically productive for only about 3 hours a day. Use the first 3 hours of your day, before checking email or social media, to do the single highest impact task. That consistent, intentional effort builds your empire. Step 2. The aggressive automation mindset. The biggest killer of hustle is repetition. A hustler sees a repetitive task not as necessary work, but as a waste of energy that could be spent creating. Your hustle culture must include an aggressive search for automation. Pay for the software, train the VA, or use the template. Do it once, then delegate or automate forever. Step 3. Hustle to learn, not just to earn. Your true advantage is not your product, but your speed of learning. Use your intense focus to master a new skill, e.g., video editing, email copywriting, paid ad structure, in a 30-day blitz. This creates an exponential return. The culture of hustle is fundamentally a culture of rapid, aggressive self-education. Step 4. The 80-20 profit audit. Apply the Pareto principle to your hustle. 80% of your profit comes from 20% of your activity. Stop hustling on the 80% of tasks that yield low return. Audit your week, identify the top 20% of activities, the high-impact sales calls, the best content format, and put 90% of your hustle time there. Next, implement the anti-perfectionism pivot. The desire to make things perfect is often disguised procrastination that kills the speed of your hustle. Perfection is a tax paid in missed opportunities. True hustle means operating at 80% completion and shipping immediately. You must embrace the mantra, done is better than perfect. This high-frequency delivery cycle allows you to learn from the market faster than your slower, perfect competitors. Adopt the energy budgeting hack. You cannot hustle intensely for 12 hours straight. Treat your personal energy like a financial budget. Allocate your peak mental hours, usually mornings, only to high-leverage tasks, the $10,000 decisions. Midday slump? Use that for low-leverage administrative tasks. Intentional hustle means never wasting your best energy on a cheap task. Introduce the weekly review accelerator. You can't hustle smarter if you don't stop to reflect. Schedule 60 minutes every Friday afternoon to audit your week. Ask 3 questions. What 20% of activities brought 80% of the profit? What task must be automated or delegated next? And where did I waste my best deep work hours? This review is the ultimate act of strategic hustle, It ensures your next week is optimized before it even starts. Finally, live by the friction elimination rule. Every tiny moment of mental resistance, a cluttered desktop, a messy workspace, an overly complex file naming system, is friction that saps your intentional hustle energy. Hustle requires a clear path. Spend 30 minutes today ruthlessly eliminating one piece of friction in your digital or physical environment. Clear space equals clear focus, allowing your high-impact work to flow instantly. We must also establish the anti-burnout protocol. Sustainable hustle is built on scheduled rest, not on working until you crash. This is not soft advice, it is peak performance strategy. Your mind builds the deep neural connections required for breakthroughs while you are resting. Your action: block out one full, guilt-free recovery day every week, and never schedule high-leverage work for the last 2 hours of your day. This makes the rest of your hustle truly intense and effective. Then there's the motivation multiplier. Large goals are often demotivating because the finish line seems too far away. The intentional hustler breaks down massive goals into small daily or hourly wins that provide consistent dopamine hits. Instead of focusing on launching the product, hustle for finishing the core copy or getting 5 beta signups. Celebrate those micro wins immediately. This positive feedback loop is what sustains the high-intensity culture, day after day. Use the concept of the future self-tax. Every time you are tempted to procrastinate on a high-leverage task or skip your deep work block, ask yourself, am I making a decision that my successful future self will thank me for or tax me for? Procrastination today is a tax paid in stress, wasted time, and lower revenue tomorrow. This mental frame forces immediate intentional action, aligning your daily hustle with your ultimate wealth goals. And shield your time with the strategic no shield. Your biggest threat to intentional hustle is almost always other people's priorities. Every yes to a low-leverage meeting, a random coffee request, or an unnecessary phone call is a no to your deep work block. Your action: create a standard, polite template response for low-priority requests that redirects them or offers a specific, high-leverage alternative. Protecting your focus is the highest form of hustle. The Power Hour hack: schedule 1 hour weekly to do only one thing: ask for money. This means sending invoices, following up on outstanding quotes, creating a limited time offer, or sending a pricing increase notification. Hustle is nothing without cash flow. Make time for the most important transaction. True hustle is a force multiplier, not a sacrifice. It's about building a powerful culture of purposeful action. To help you implement the 80-20 rule immediately, I've created a free high-leverage activity finder. This simple audit tool helps you pinpoint the 20% of your tasks that drive 80% of your revenue, so you know exactly where to apply your intentional hustle. You can download it right now. The link is in the description below. Stop guessing and start conquering. Now I want to hear from you. What is the one thing you are currently hustling on that you know you should be delegating or automating? Let's hold each other accountable in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button to keep building your blueprint for intentional success. Remember, hustle smart, hustle focused.